Good morning, good morning. The lighting sucks. That's a little better, I suppose. I'll scooch over here. I'm enjoying my coffee this morning. God sends no stress that chocolate and prayer can't handle. Amen. I love this mug. That's so good. So, I missed yesterday, intentionally so. Saturdays, the past several months, I have been working with my good friend Amanda. I'm a beekeeper. I currently have 2 hives. I was up to 6 at one point. That's kind of normal. Beehives will die on a regular basis. But anyway, I really enjoy, and I always kind of dreamed about selling my own honey, and I don't know, I love the crafting thing and whatever and all that stuff. Well, she's a commercial beekeeper. She's got like 175 hives, something like that. So all these products that I sell are from her apiary and stuff. I do help her with product development and marketing and that type of thing. But she's just a friend, and it's something I enjoy, and I love doing it. So Saturdays, I'm up before sunrise, loading my car and then truck, and then heading up to whatever market I'm posted at that day. And depending on the Saturday, I might have 2 markets. So yesterday, we were not only at the farmers market in the morning, but we were also at the wine festival in the Richmond train station, which was an all-day event. So I was at the farmers market and then went over to the festival, whereas Amanda and her daughter were at the wine festival all day. Today, Andrea will be at the farmers market and then going over to help Amanda at the wine festival, and Amanda will be back again at the wine festival all day. So these things, they're like a lot of work, but it's work for someone that doesn't enjoy it, right? It's funny, I actually had someone say to me the other day, "Oh my gosh, is your business that bad that you had to go get another job?" I'm like, no, my business is so good that I get to spend my weekends doing what I enjoy. I love doing these farmers markets. Not only it's energizing for me. I love talking to people. It's products I love. Everything about it. It's energy. I don't know. Everything about it is stuff that I enjoy. She does pay me for my time, but for the longest time, I was doing it voluntarily. This is just something I enjoy. So the point of these videos is discussing gratitude, right? And so I am just so grateful to be in the position I'm in, where I don't have to spend my life being miserable doing stuff I don't enjoy in order to simply survive. Right? I have grown and pivoted in such a way where the mindset of that grind mode it's just changed. And I don't need to do that anymore at all. And I don't need to be a millionaire to not do that, right? I am perfectly content with making enough money for my basic needs to be met. I am grateful and receiving of any more money than that, but the dollar amount isn't the goal, right? The goal is personal satisfaction, is joy in my life, is doing things that I want to do, and is helping other people, which I suppose is doing things I enjoy doing, right? I like that's my goal. I love working with others, helping others, talking to others, giving back to the astro community, to just my community around me, all that stuff. So, all that being said, I'm going to post a post a little later on today about this, but I am grateful that today's not a person, today's a thing. I am grateful that I got invited to community camp last year. Because at community camp, I learned how we can use our businesses to fund our legacy, our nonprofit organizations that will change the world. And since community camp, I have been working towards making that happen. For those that don't know me, I come from a domestic violence background. Hold on, I think I need more coffee. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's good. And I and multiple, right? I was in three different, one in the middle that was troubled, not domestic violence, but difficult. Anyway, I come from a history of repeat offenders, right? Domestic violence relationship. My own. I'm the repeat offender, right? I keep getting into these, and once I developed the mindset to get out, like completely out, and never go back to one of these relationships again, there's this freedom. I don't know how to describe it. Just a release of chains. And all I want to do for the rest of my life is to give that release to other women like me, other men like me. I'm sorry, but men are in domestic violence situations too. And honestly, that's a big lack in the domestic violence community, is support for men as well. So at community camp, I learned briefly the way that we could do those things. And ever since, I've been researching and diving in and learning more about that. So at the beginning of the year, I started taking the steps to make that come to fruition. And I wrote my, business plan, you would call it, for my nonprofit. I've reached out and collaborated. I've found directors and officers to help in my foundation. And I have actually formed my foundation, and from 2024 going forward, 10% of all of my deals, all of my wholesale deals, 10% of my gross, not net, 10% of my gross is donated to my foundation as a donation on behalf of my buyers, so my buyers can write it off on their taxes. And the Phoenix Rising Foundation has been formed. And I am just so overjoyed with learning, with having that experience. I could understand how people do these things, right? How does that happen? How does that work? And as I step into this space where I am learning and starting to give back to the people that I want to help the most, I am just so grateful for the opportunity to do those things. And I can't wait to do more. I feel like I rambled, but I hope that you all receive the gratitude